other 4 presidents.
You are the next Senate president.
Because of token appreciation of money, appropriation. You never finish one road, you are doing another one. We want to go with new ideas so that our country can work. Not because we like the people, but because if we don't like the people will consume us. When you are the only man who have food to eat, those who are hungry will convert you to their own food. So it's a matter of common sense to replan, to rebudget, and ensure that what we do it not because of ourselves. We do it because of the vast majority of the poor of Nigeria. Trust is the most important gift any people can give to a leader. May it not be said that we had the opportunity, I will miss it. So I assure you, you will be proud. When I'm on the floor of the Senate, God willing, what did anybody know that I have not seen? Without state power, as president of NLC, I fought for justice. I fought that petrol and kerosene should not be above the reach of the ordinary man. When Obasanjo will say, go to work, I will say, no, don't work for the oppressor. Stay at home. Did the people not follow me? Because the truth is more powerful than the combined force of all the armies in the world. I learned that very, very early in life. I also learned that only a fool will think that when you are comfortable, you shouldn't bother about the hunger of the other people. Because as far back as 1919, in a place called Philadelphia, the world unite, and they said, and today it is happening here in Nigeria, that poverty anywhere is a threat to prosperity everywhere. Is that not true today? Every big man has police station in his house. Why are you having police station? To protect you against those who are hungry. If the hunger has spread, who wants a policeman to live in his house? When they look for you, they don't need to investigate, say, oh, God, they here. So it is in our interest that we reinvent governance, refocus governance, and put the people, the rural people, the young people, the elderly, as the focus of government activity. That is my mission, that is my commitment, and that God using me through you, that we will do. Because this country must not be allowed to fail to fulfill its mission to deliver the black race beyond the boundaries of Nigeria. Having said that, I want to thank you for the delegates you sent to Abuja. What did I say? I want to thank you, the people of Owan West, for the delegates you sent to Abuja to nominate by election, by the special grace of God, not only the candidate, the flag bearer of APC in the forthcoming election that will take place in 2023, January or February. But by the grace of God, the person who will be the next president and commander-in-chief of the Nigerian Armed Forces. Wow, man, wait. You know, I like dancing, I like entertainment, but my late father told me when I was young that before you start to enjoy, you must first work hard. Because he who don't work hard has no entitlement to work Kalabako enjoyment. So let's first talk. When we finish, we will dengue. We will kurukere, we will do mother boy, we will do kereku and everything. But I really do want to tell you a message. Because for me, it's not always that you have opportunity. You've left your work today, you are under the sun, and you are listening. So I need you to take a message home. By the special grace of God today, Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu, the Jagaba of the universe, is now formally the presidential candidate of the All Progressive Congress. I've always said in politics, when somebody say, I shall do this, I shall do that, I will do this, you must ask, what have you done before? What have you done before? I have a basis to promise, because I so believe that with Tinubu as president, he will do a couple of things that will impact on the life of Nigerians. After all, you know what Lagos was in those days of military government, when they used horse whip to manage traffic. You remember when Lagos, the population is not up to what it is today. They have to change vehicle numbers. On Monday, you use odd number. On Tuesday, even number. Because the leadership at the time, successive military, had no solution. And you go under the bridge of Lagos, you have people occupy it as so-called area boys. And even we, when we want to organize strike, when we mobilize the area boys, God help you if you pass the road.
You know yourself.
So when I see a man who was then elected and assumed duty in 1999 as a governor, I will ask you, how many of the 1999 governors do you see here their name? But in Asiwaju Tinubu, we have a man who look for brains, because nobody will give you what he does not have. And nobody has told me that practically he knows some people who know next to nothing, who were brought around him just because the man didn't want people who can think. Instead, we saw Asiwaju as a huge political economic school where he will enroll, he will train, he will graduate and deploy you to your state. That is how, for example, he recruited this man who is today the Minister of Internal Affairs, Aregbesola. He recruited him, trained him in the National School of Government and of Politics. And when he has matured, he deployed him to Oshu and he became a governor there, true or not? He picked a senior advocate called Fashola, made him his chief of staff, begged him, tutored him. And when he was leaving, he said, come and take over. And I see what, and whether you like him or not, Fashola excelled. Grade 1, I call him my captain in Lagos. During this period, the area boys have been converted to area workers. The other bridge garages where you have abandoned vehicles, they have become gardens, greens, true of us. And from there you went on. After Fashola, you have Ambode, and then today you have Sawolu. Go to Lagos, you now can find 4 lanes. Do you see people using horse whip to control traffic anymore? No. I can see everything turning around. Everything turning around. With Tinubu turning around. Nigeria turning around. The whole world turning around. For our good. Number 3. Political smartness. When they seize the local government allocation because he wanted to ensure true federalism, which people are talking about today, he stood and defended the right of states to create local government. The president then, Obasanjo, had ordered this thing and seized the local government money for more than 1 year. Supreme Court said release the money, they refused. But the local government never gone on strike for 1 day because Tinubu generated revenue to pay them their salaries. From receiving 600 million naira a month, he built the local revenue today at least almost 40 billion a month. Without Abuja, Lagos is working. So our people say, dog where go be better dog. When it's small, you look at the character of the tail. You go know say if this one grow, you go feel be this. That is why, because I am not a future teller, I can only speak to the future of a man by looking at his past. So I believe that those your delegates from Owan West and Owan East and from Edo State who voted for him, along with those northern governors who made that bold, clear commitment to national cohesion by saying, although we have the number, but let the president go to the south. Now, what does that say of APC? It means, whereas PDP say what in the afternoon, they go to Asaba in the afternoon to say, president must come from the south. Before they reach Inewi, an Asaba man has transferred the presidency to the north and then make himself the vice president. Who murder truth, he go sleep? No. Who murder sleep, he go sleep? No. Yeah, I don't want to talk today because I only came for a simple assignment. But I just want you, in your quiet moment, listen, in your quiet moment, to ask God in your prayers, to thank and bless those APC northern governors, along with our president, Muhammadu Buhari, who decided that the next president should come from the south, so that nobody will feel that he is forgotten. And the strength of a system depends on its ability to acknowledge and protect the rights of even those who seem to be minorities in the hearts of men. So APC is superior. When they talk, they deliver. So, you know, I don't like to make long speech. You know now. They know now. So I want to end here. But I want to thank all of you, local government chairmen from Edo North, 6 of them. One of them is indisposed, and all our youth leaders. The energy, when that guy say he must speak, those are the kind of energy. With people like that, you can't carry our ballot box. You cannot. So I appreciate them. And he's even wearing a white t-shirt to show the purity of his heart. So thank you. And when I'm going to be young again, I will wear your kind of hair. Because right now, nothing is left. So I'm so happy that we will come for campaigns. It's not yet time for campaign. But I came essentially for two purposes. The first, to reallocate a very beautiful room in our political family house for my son, Ojo, Victor, Ase, and several others who have come with him. And to thank you for your support for me for the senatorial seat. And also to thank you that those you sent to Abuja, they did very well, and the candidate they voted for won the election. So can you give yourself 7 bosa? Thank you so much. I'm very happy. So my people, matter don't do abi. And when campaign starts, yeah. So I'm going to. And my people, remember saying a hunter when he won't go bush to go and kill antelope or arrest antelope alive and bring it. The hunter must to have a gun, and he must to have bullets and gunpowder. All of us who want APC to retain power at the councillor level, local government level, state level in 2024, and president in 2023, the only weapon we need is PVC. What did I say? PVC. Don't say the man don't win already. Nobody wins election until the vote has been casted. And you cannot cast vote unless you have PVC. So please, INEC has extended the period. Go, search where you keep your PVC. Next time when we are going to do campaign, before we start, we want to make sure that those we are talking to are voters.
Yes.
Not party members.
So, sir.
Today is party members, party leaders. But when we are going to Onwa people, we will encourage them to show us that they have PVC. Because if you don't get PVC, you will be like a man who they do Lagos fight.
Yes.
I go kill you now. Meanwhile, nothing there for your hand. The one way for that they call Shakara. So anybody they say, we will change the governor. We will change. We will elect our president. APC must retain power. What is your power? PVC. So please get your PVC. This is going to be, regardless of what people are saying. Nigeria likes to. Some people like to say, "Are you sure there's going to be peace?" There will be peace.
Absolutely.
There will be harmony. Because there will be no cheating. It will be one man, one woman, one youth, and there will be camera. If I appear say my name is Angelina, even my face go say, bad. It can't be now. If Angelina go, he say, if the Ojo said, they say, if the UI don't work, the camera go work. The days of Uru where you go write vote for your room, it don't pass. Thanks to INEC, and they will continue to improve on it, the vote will count. So those who will say, why should I vote? Should be the vote, they will go and write result. No more result writing. Everything now, as you are voting, the thing they go Abuja Center. So I thank God beg our people. Maybe when I try say, however you busy, go register. Get that weapon. Now weapon when you say take punish person, you will also take that weapon, reward person. If you don't get it, I will say, I wish I had it. Please go and register. There's more time so that APC will retain power.
Amen.
And I ask somebody now, Ojo, I say, let me say it again. You know, we had a lot of talk about Ukmuje Road. And I said, Ukmuje Road. I want to know whether you know how to pronounce it. And I said, we will do it. And we commissioned that road. We paid the contractor, and they started working. Has the road not be done? The word of a leader is that your word should be your bond. Because they say you can deceive people sometimes. You can't deceive everybody every time. So I want to assure you, we will be back again. We will continue from where we stop. Edo will prosper. Owan West will prosper. Owan land will prosper. Abu billionaire, you will be Abu billionaire. We will fight and defeat poverty. Because it is not God that make people poor. It is bad policies that generate poverty. So God willing, as the temporary poverty will go, all of us working together. I want to thank you for coming to receive me. I want to now formally take this instrument of unity, which is a fair reflection of the reality of life. If you take one stick, you can cut it. Isn't it? Yes. But with a broom, put it together, can you break it? No. It shows that united we stand. Yes. In this case, united we win. Divided, they go suffer. Because they are divided now. We are united. I saw some people who said just few weeks back, so we are battle tested. We are not battle weary. And a few weeks later, say no, we need peace. So the way APC take defeat us for Ekiti, and we are going to defeat them in Oshu. Be like say the change you. Then I say this is a new world. There is limit to how much you can do in a real democracy. It is not what you pay the editor to write or what you pay people to put your face on television. The real weapon in the heart of the man, those who vote, they don't do press conference. They only speak once in 4 years and they will speak their mind. May God use you to benefit from their disunity and to use you to consolidate our unity so that we will use this broom to sweep them away, sweep them away, sweep them away, bring us back, and the unity stand. APC! APC! Higher we go, APC! What do I say? Welcome back to your home and go and occupy that beautiful room that you had left. It is more beautiful now, and it will accommodate you and all your political family members who have followed you here. In Jesus' mighty name we have prayed. Thank you.
All right, let's go back to